Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and Addictions number 70. Wow, they're flying. Grab a cup and join me. This is take number 4. Can you believe it? I'm a little rusty. Join me today for a little smile mail and a couple of finishes, actually. Imagine that. We'll play some on the bracket game, which is always fun. I'm enjoying that. So, grab a cup and join me. I might have said it once. Why not say it again? I have my old standby, which is hazelnut coffee creamer and regular coffee. I did actually buy a hazelnut cream coffee for last month because I couldn't have creamer, and now I can, so yay! Yep, so there is a card here from Kathy, and I believe she is from the drawing on for Christmas in July Fairies. I believe this is from Kathy, and that would be Cat Do. I can't remember. Mimi Cat Do or something like that. Something similar to that. I will link her channel below. It is Kathy, though. I do know that. This must be a thank you from her. It has a little bit of elderberry and echinacea organic tea in there. Thank you. Yep. Mimi Cat Do 65, aka Kathy. Kathy Do. Thank you so much. So I'm so happy that she liked her yarn. She says she liked her yarn. I sent her some hand-dyed yarn because that was her want from being drawn in the Sister Fairies on my Christmas in July Fairies video. So last week we were working on, well, actually for 2 weeks we were working on a knitted cowl on the live, and I finished mine, and I thought I'd bring it on here today and show. This is a bulky winter cowl. It can be worn folded over halfway. It is an alpaca blend. It came out gorgeous, and this is about 12 and some inches, 12 and a couple, a little bit more than 12 anyway. And so basically I put it on, and I actually could pull it up over my head, and so this is a beautiful cowl, and it is done in a bulky 6, so it's going to be quite warm with the alpaca, and I do have that in my Etsy shop. My other finish I brought out, now I didn't bring any whips out today because I've been working on this sweater for 2 days, one sleeve each night, and this is a set that I've been working on. Now you've seen a couple pieces to the set already. We have a pair of booties here, and we have a bear lovey over there. When I'm all done with the set, I will again show all the pieces to the set. Today's finished piece to the set is the sweater. It is knit in this beautiful Yarn Bee Sweet Delight 3 light acrylic and polyester, and it is just a vanilla sweater. I have adapted the choice of increases. How many buttons on this one happens to be 7. I'm gonna decrease that in the future. And I did 30-inch sleeves, and I did some decreases and decreased this down another 8, I believe 8 stitches, to make the cuff come in just a little and not be too long, so that they're not chewing on their sleeves constantly. So that is I've just about got my numbers down, I think, for my vanilla sweater that I'll be doing my sets with. But this colorway is just cool, and like I said, some of these are still new to, some of this techniques are still new to me enough that I'm not 100% like, I love this, don't get me wrong, but I just need a little bit more practice. And but you know, it's gonna be worn by baby and washed many times, and not everything is gonna sit exactly perfect anyway, but I think it's darn close. So that is that. I am working on the hat next, and I'm still on the same skein of yarn. There's over 300 yards in it, and it goes a long way when you're knitting. So that's what I'm doing right now. I do have make along going on for a challenge. I announced it Sunday. It is to take 2 yarns, one with halo, and pair them together and make a shawl. I started mine. I will show it on Sunday, and I'll do a little more. It is a corner to corner, and it is done I'm pretty sure it was Jennifer from Fiberflux's shawl. I posted it in the live, and I will link it below. And so we're doing that for the next 3 weeks, and so that you don't have to rush. You have to take your time if you want to. You could do any shawl, it doesn't matter, as long as you pair 2 yarns together and one has halo. So that is a big challenge, I think. I'll talk more about it on Sunday, but yeah, that's what's going on. And then I've been making I've been collecting squares. And now what this is it's for all the creators here on the channel to send me a square, their own pattern, as long as it's acrylic yarn, so that it can be washed and taken care of easily. The square needs to be 8 inches, and it can be any pattern. So you've all been enjoying seeing all the squares, and on Sunday I showed one that I made. So I brought it out today to show, and that is the square. This square is from Creative Grandma, and I will link that pattern below. The bling is a pansy from Nastasia, and I will also link that below if you're interested. I did the outside 2 rows a little bit different on the I believe she called it heirloom, or I can't remember, but I'll link it below. The one from Creative Grandma has a striped outside border, and I chose not to stripe it because it's going into a blanket with many squares. So that is what we're doing. The creators here that send a square in will be put in a drawing for a special drawing just for them, and then the blanket will be put together and given away on the channel for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And we haven't even touched, we're not even close to that. We have well over, well, just about 400. We've got about 400 more to go. But in the meantime, we're collecting squares. So here is a square coming all the way from Plymouth, Indiana, I believe. And it is from Cynthia King. So I have not opened it. And, oh, and by the way, the heat wave came back. It is roasting us out here. It's also flooding us out because we're getting rain, rain, rain. And it's just crazy. Just crazy. So there is a nice little package in here from Cynthia, all wrapped up. And there's chances of flooding and stuff in the area. So I see she's got two beautiful squares here. I'm excited to show you those. Here's a card. Let's open up the card from Cynthia. Oh, look, butterflies. How pretty. Now she's... Oh, my God. Oh, you little stinker, you. A butterfly flew out of the card. I told you this is unedited. I don't open these packages until I'm on camera, and she knew. And what a little shit she is. This is hilarious. So this butterfly rubber banded and flew out at me. Can't stand it. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till she gets to see that. Crazy girl. All right, so she says, Christy, thank you for all you do to keep things interesting, fun, and educational. I knew it must be a lot of work for you to keep so busy. Thank you for the enjoyment I got out of your channel, Cindy King. Well, thank you, Cindy, for being a good sport and participating and sending me some really awesome squares. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. And her name will be entered into the squares giveaway. Look at this one. Oh, that's just so cool. The flowers on this blanket are going to be the greatest, aren't they? That is really pretty. I like that. Thank you so much, Cindy. I want to get thumbnail off of that one. All right, so we'll go on. That was hilarious. I'm enjoying this. You couldn't ask for better friends, right? Okay, so I have another bag here. So I have another bag here from Stephanie, from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. And you know her as my other partner. Okay, so I don't know what's in here, but everybody has been sending squares, so I'm thinking that there's a possibility that she made a square. And so I'm going to open it on camera because she said I could. I didn't have to wait for a no filter Fibercast to open it. So let's see, we got a little tag in here. This tag says Nomad.com. It's a snowdrift yarn. There's a yarn in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so apparently you see that? Oh my gosh. This yarn is specially dyed by a young lady who is Stephanie's daughter. I'm not going to say her name, but she is the sweetest little thing, and she is enjoying learning about colors, and she is dyeing yarn for us and her mom, and asking for things to be made with that yarn. And oh my gosh, I got a really awesome colorway, perfect for fall. And I also got a matching stitch marker that Stephanie made. So I am so blessed with such sweet friends. Now this yarn is a superwash merino 75% and blended with a 25% nylon, and it's a fingering sock yarn, so I could make socks out of that. Absolutely. Thank you so much, my dear friend. And look at, there's even a little bit of pink in there. This is gorgeous. She did an awesome job. I don't even think she's 10 years old yet. I mean, I know how old she is, but she's not. So by the time she does this for a couple years, we'll be probably buying yarn from her. I know a couple of the girls in Knit Night sent her some yarn. I did not, and I still got some. So thank you so much. And I know there's something else in here. In fact, there is a card. We got to open the card because I didn't open the card. I'm bad, bad, bad. Let's see what Stephanie has to say. Thank you. Thank you. Enclosed is a square for your blanket. Can you believe it? It's not a gray colorway. Well, I have it right here, and it's darn close to a gray colorway there, Stephanie baby. But we have to have neutrals, and there is a neutral. I knew you would be expecting it to be, so I threw a curveball at you. Also, there's some hand-dyed yarn done up just for you from Carlin's Creative Collection. Wow! Cool. I can't wait to see what you make with it. Or you can do with it as you please. Your yarny friend, Stephanie. So yes, Carlin's Creative Collection. Awesome. Love it. Okay, ready for the square? Check it out. It is a corner to corner, I believe. It's perfect. You need to have some beautiful texture, and it's perfect. I love it. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I want everybody to have a square in the blanket if you can. If you can, I would love to. We still have time. In fact, we're not up to 1,500 subscribers yet, so, you know, I'm going to make the blanket and start in a little while sewing them together, and I have to do a little bit borders on some. So, you know, it's what it is. It'll get there. We don't have enough squares yet, I don't believe. Okay, so today I want to do some bracket talking. We have number 1 and number 2, which need to be rolled off, and then we have one down here we need to finish. So Leah and HD need to roll off down here. So I'm going to do some roll-offs today. And what I do is I put the names in the wheel, 2 names at a time. And let's see. Let's go down here. Okay. All right. Okay. So I have HD and Leah in the wheel for this spin. This is a roll off for the bracket spot on the bottom of the board, which is like the 31 and 32 area. And the winner is HD. Okay. All right. So we're going to do. Let me just make a mark there, and then the next one is at the top of the page, which is Anita and Aisha. So I'm going to put Anita Anita Stein and Aisha. No, it does not want to. Okay. Aisha M. Martowid Jojo. Okay. Alright. So now we'll spin it for Anita and Aisha. I did lower the spin time down to 20 seconds, so it's not as long. Or like 18 seconds. So the winner on that one is Anita Stein. So I'm going to take Aisha off and leave Anita there. Move Anita's name up to the next spot. And then put Christy Turley's name in and get that roll off done between them. And that'll be that next set of brackets on the top. This is fun. I have a plan to do for Vlogmas this year. I am going to do a bracket for Vlogmas. I am all excited about it. And the winner of the bracket to continue on is Anita. So what? As we fill the bracket in, each person goes on. So Anita goes on here, and then HD goes on here, and as each bracket fills in, then we'll move the next person out. We are going to draw from today's video, or from Addiction 69 video, and that is, the URL is in the Earl is in the box. Earl is in the box. Okay, we're going to get the comments. We filtered out duplicate users, and we only have 40 unique comments on this one. See what I mean? I don't know if everyone's on vacation or what's going on, but there's a lot less view time and a lot less people. Something's going on, but we will start the video for start drawing the winner from the YouTube comment picker, and that is your winner. It is Jacoba Shepherd. Let's see what Kobe has to say. I love your cactus gnome and your towel. The squares are beautiful. Congratulations to the winners. Such touching happy mail from Nancy. Thank you for sharing. I would love to try the orange ombre colored yarn. So this yarn is now Kobe's, and all she has to do is within a week get back to me, and I will send her out her yarn, plus I'm going to draw her name, I'm going to draw her a number right now out of this little bingo ball, and we will enter her in the brackets. I don't think that Jacoba has ever gotten in the brackets yet. Maybe I could be wrong, but this is my ball, and there's not too many spots left. Jacoba's number is 17. So I will put that in the bottom of the box and wait for her to answer me, and then put her number in the 17th spot. And where is that? 17th is up here. Is here. It's against Linda Young. And then I will have a roll off there. Next time. Next addictions video. Okay, so if you've made it this far, you have figured out that I am going to have a new drawing. And today's drawing will be for either your choice of this pack of twisted cotton blend Lion Brand yarn. There are 3 in the pack. You can choose that. You can choose to have the seafoam still if you want. Why not? And the third choice today is one of these sweet minis. I went ahead and purchased one of these sweet minis for the bracket game. They were from the Hobby Lobby. There are 3 in a pack. These are 3 light 100% acrylic yarn, and the colorways are, it says oh so Scandinavian colorway, so there's 3 of those. And then it says the yardage is 300, so you must get 100 of each, possibly. And then I added this new butterfly stitch marker that I have added this week. Well, a week or 2 ago I got a new order in. It is a lobster claw on this one. So if you pick a different colorway or a different yarn and you don't want this one, you'll still get the butterfly. Just remind me to move that sucker over on your yarn. So just let me know in the comments which one that you want. And then on the next video, on the next addictions video, I will pull a winner, and you never know when that's going to be. So I guess that's all I have today. I think that I will go, and I will talk to y'all later. And please, if you've got a minute, take a gander at my Etsy shop and check, like, and heart a few things. It gets the other people noticed out there, even if you're not planning on shopping. And be sure and join my Facebook group. Links are all down below to find me. My email is there. You can email me or whatever. If you want to join any of the make-alongs that I run with other people, like I have a new one coming up for the fall with Stephanie at Stephanie's Yarn Escape. We're ramping up to do a new video on our no filter fibercast, and we're going to announce all the rules to that. Kim the Crafty Nomad and I are doing a vintage make-along right now. If you go to the Facebook group for Crochet Creations Makers Group, which is linked below, you will find an announcement tab with all of the posts for all the make-alongs going on. Hats, and more hats for the month. The pineapple crochet along for the year. The collaborations between Stephanie, Kim, and Christy Cook from T-Doddles, which is the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. It has its own Facebook page. It is also below. And what else? Well, the live. I always have a make-along going on the live. I have number 16 make-along going on right now. It is for a shawl of your choice of the pattern, or you can do the one I'm doing. All kinds of crazy shenanigans are always going on this channel. I will talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Have a creative day. Talk to you later. Bye now.